A very good evening to everyone. Our course code is ENG 562. Course title is English Phonetics and Phonology. I hope that you people are going to join soon as it is a reading course. I mean, there are only four students in the batch, in the section. So I think we can learn very closely and we can discuss on issues in a very interactive and engaging way. Okay. Good evening, Jamil. Thank you for joining. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay. So what about your friends? I have mentioned them. I think they are also joining.
So, shall we wait for them?
Okay, no problem. We can wait for them. Okay, they are joining one by one. Thank you for joining, Sadia. Can you see me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just back from the university. I have came back from the university. I was there from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. There were meetings, classes, different activities. Just came back home and started the class with you people. Okay, one more is joining us, I guess. Saifa. Exactly. Saifat Asmin, good evening. How are you?
Sir, assalamu alaikum, sir. Sir, I'm fine, sir. What about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Are you all in the in the mood or situation that you can open the camera or not? Sadia Jannat, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Are you in Kuwait?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Jamil,
Yes,
thank you for
sir.
opening the camera. Sadia, are you in that situation that you can open the camera?
Okay, sir.
Saifa, same for you. I want to see you people who I'm going to teach throughout the semester.
Yes, sir.
This
Sir.
is Saifa. Have I taught you before or not?
Yes, sir.
Have I taught you in any other course or not? I think I have not taught you anymore earlier.
No, sir. I have.
Have you done any course with me, Saifa?
Yes, sir. First semester, sir. History of English language.
Okay, history of English language.
Yes, sir.
Sadia Jannat, how is Kuwait?
Alhamdulillah, sir.
How is life there? It's fantastic, right?
Yes, sir. Fantastic, sir. Alhamdulillah, sir.
আচ্ছা আপনাদেরকে বলি এখন সেটা হচ্ছে আমারও তো চেনেন মোটামুটি তাই না সবাই
Ji, sir.
Ji, sir.
আচ্ছা জামিলা আমার সাথে কোর্স করেছেন তাই না
जी सर।
Yes, sir.
সাদিয়াও করেছেন আমার সাথে কোর্স তো আপনাদের কোর্সটা হচ্ছে এটাকে আমরা বলি রিডিং কোর্স বলি বুঝতে পারছেন
Ji, sir.
রিডিং কোর্সটা হচ্ছে কি যখন শিক্ষার্থীর সংখ্যা মানে ৮ এর কম হয় তখন এটাকে আমরা রিডিং কোর্স বলি ওকে তো
Ji, sir.
রিডিং কোর্সের ক্লাসেস হয়তো ওই রেগুলার কোর্সেস ক্লাসের মতো হবে না আমি যেটা করব কি আমি ক্লাস দেব মাঝে 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 আমি ক্লাস দেব কারণ আমার মনে হয় ২-৪টা ক্লাস না দিলেই নয় আহ, দেব আর লেকচার ম্যাটেরিয়াল গুলো দেব অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট দেব সবকিছু বুঝিয়ে দেবো আর কি আপনারা শুধু আমাকে সাবমিট করবেন ওই গুগল ক্লাসরুম ক্রিয়েট করেছি না সাইফা
Ji,
জয়েন করেছেন
Ji, sir.
আপনি কি গুগল ক্লাসরুমে জয়েন করেছেন হ্যাঁ জয়েন করেছেন আপনি
Ji, sir. Ji, sir.
হ্যাঁ জয়েন করেছেন আজকে সকালে বেরিয়েছি আমি সকাল 10টায় 11টা থেকে মানে 10টা 11টার আগে ক্যাম্পাসে পৌঁছেছি এরপরে বের হলাম ক্যাম্পাস থেকে আবার রাতের 8টায়
Ji, sir. আপনি আমাদের কন্টিনিউয়াসলি বলতেছিলেন, স্যার।
হ্যাঁ কারণ মিটিংটা একটু সময় নিচ্ছিল আমার ওখানে মিটিং এ কথা বলা দরকার ছিল আমি কথা বলেছি এবং কিছু পুরোটা মিটিং আমার অ্যাটেন্ড করা ম্যান্ডেটরি ছিল অ্যাজ এ ফ্যাকাল্টি মেম্বার সো সাইফা আপনাদের দেশে বাড়ি কোথায়
স্যার মাইমিন সিং।
আপনি অনার্স কি আমাদের ভার্সিটিতে করেছেন
জি, স্যার।
কত সালে করেছেন
স্যার এই তো 2020-এর জুনে আমার অনার্স শেষ হয় তারপরে আমি মাস্টার্সে অ্যাডমিশন নিয়ে ফেলি, স্যার।
আচ্ছা এখন কি জব করেন আর ইউ ওয়ার্কিং
না, স্যার।
সামওয়্যার
নো, স্যার।
নো প্ল্যান টু ওয়ার্ক ফর ফিউচার
স্যার ফিউচার প্ল্যান আছে, বাট এখন জাস্ট মাস্টার্সটা কমপ্লিট করাটাই নেই।
Okay, that's a great plan. Sadia Jannat, are you our graduate? I mean, have you done your undergrad from here?
sir. Yes, sir.
Which
Yes,
year?
sir. Sir, 2019, sir. Last.
Okay, 2019, right. Then you took some time, right? Then you took admission in masters.
Sir, 2 semester.
Okay, no problem, no
After two
problem.
semester, I Actually, স্যার
You took
আমি
a
আপনাকে বলেছি স্যার আমি বাংলাদেশে গিয়েছিলাম 1 মাসের জন্য তো এখানে গিয়ে করোনার জন্য আমি স্টাক হয়ে যাই তারপর আর কি ডিসিশন নেই মাস্টার্সে ভর্তি হওয়ার জন্য তো মাস্টার্সে ভর্তি হয়ে স্যার ওইখানেই আমি একটা সেমিস্টার করি তো গত সেমিস্টারে স্যার আমি দুবাই 17 দিন কোয়ারেন্টাইন থেকে আবার কুয়েতে ঢুকেছি
Did you call me from Dubai one day or not? Or you knocked
নো
me
নো
through
স্যার স্যার
Messenger?
আমার 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 লাস্ট সেমিস্টারে আপনার সাথে কোর্স হয়নি
Okay. Is this your first course with me?
না সেকেন্ড কোর্স স্যার ফার্স্ট সেমিস্টারে ছিল
Okay, okay. That time you were in
স্যার
Bangladesh.
আমরা তো ফার্স্ট সেমিস্টারে সেকেন্ড সেমিস্টারে কোর্স করেছি সেকেন্ড সেমিস্টারে ফার্স্ট সেমিস্টারে কোর্স করেছি
আচ্ছা একটুখানি মানে রিভার্স হয়েছে আর কি
জি স্যার জি স্যার আমরা আসলে স্টুডেন্ট 3 জনই ভর্তি হয়েছিলাম যার জন্য আর কি আমাদের
হ্যাঁ আপনার কোন কোন সেমিস্টার অ্যাডমিশন নিয়েছিলেন মাস্টার্সে
এটা কি ছিল সামার ছিল
ফল ছিল মেবি।
ফল ছিল
ওয়ার ইজ ইউর হোম টাউন
স্যার জামালপুর
জামালপুর ওকে Tell me something about Jamalpur.
স্যার
Jamalpur? Why is Jamalpur famous for?
স্যার আমাদের জামালপুরে স্যার
জামালপুর ফেমাস কেন এবার বললি? জামালপুরের মানুষ যখন বলে তখন আমাদের জামালপুর বলে।
জি স্যার আমাদের জামালপুর বলে, রাইট।
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Jamil, how are you, brother?
Fine.
How about your business? Is it going well?
Mm, not so recently, is because my item is mainly gadgets. So
Oh,
after Corona, gadgets are
okay.
going not
Where are you right now?
right now in Dhaka.
You are in
Bosundhara.
Dhaka, in Bosundhara. Your home district?
Magula.
Huh?
Magula.
Maguda. Okay. Where from did you do your undergrad, your honors?
Royal University.
Hmm?
Royal University.
Royal University. Royal University. I remember we talked one day. Okay. এই সাইফা এবং সাদিয়া জানার আপনাদেরকে বলছি, মানে ক্যামেরার সামনে থাকাটা একটুখানি মানে মনে হয় না একটু কষ্টকর? আমি
জি স্যার।
আমি
ইয়েস
আমি
স্যার।
I I feel that it is not so easy to stay in front of camera, stay on live for a long time. I don't come in front of camera usually, but as we will not meet a lot or will not have long sessions, um, sometimes I may open the camera where camera is available. My face is not that bad because of the camera of my laptop. I look bad. Okay. Okay. Fun aside, the course code is ENG 562. The course title is English Phonetics and Phonology. This is a very interesting course, to be frank, a very interesting one. And in this course, you will learn the what is phonetics and everything related to pronunciation. You will learn what is RP, received pronunciation, native pronunciation, and you'll also learn the value of regional language. You will also learn intonation, rhythm, tone, okay, and how by using our tone, our voice, we can convince people, how we can make the communication more impactful, okay. From this course we'll also learn to analyze the language from the pronunciation perspective, the sound system of a language we will learn, and we'll also learn how to do the scientific study of sound, specifically English. So, Saifa, you are from Singh.
ইয়েস স্যার।
Can you speak the dialect of Singh?
স্যার প্রপারলি তো স্যার পারবো না।
I guess are you born and brought up in Dhaka?
নো স্যার।
Okay, let's say, or if Sadia talks the dialect of Jamalpur, or if Jamil talks the dialect of Magura, right? It may seem to you that, I mean, you may have faced, or you may have heard, or you may have experienced yourself that people sometimes laugh at you that whenever you speak your regional language. I
ইয়েস
mean,
স্যার।
regional, like I mean, the dialect, or when you pronounce Bangla using your regional tone. Let's say people in Mymensingh speak language. একটু টেনে টেনে কথা বলে না?
জি স্যার।
Can you say something in Mymensingh like ভালো আছেন? এটাকে কি বলে ওরা? আপনারা কি বলেন এলাকায়?
স্যার একদম যদি মানে মানে একদম প্রপার আঞ্চলিক ভাষায় যদি বলে তাহলে হয়তো এইভাবে বলে গ্রামের মানুষ যে ভালা আসুইন, মানে
Malasuin, like
হ্যাঁ, রাইট
Sad-
রাইট। ভালো
এরকম।
আছেন।
Sadia,
জি স্যার মেবি।
Do you speak the same way, Sadia?
ভালো আছেন।
Same way, right? I mean the uh, I
রাইট।
mean I mean the pronunciation of Jamalpur and Mymensingh is almost same,
অলমোস্ট
is it?
অলমোস্ট সেম, অলমোস্ট সেম, জি স্যার।
But I guess it's quite different in Magura. Jamal Ishtiaq, I think you will not disagree. Okay. Sadia, are you my
Mother,
supervisor? Sadia, are you my supervisor in the research method, thesis,
Yes, sir.
dissertation? Oh, how did you get the place? I mean, how did you get the opportunity to be my supervisor? It was tough, or it was so easy?
I took privilege, sir.
How did you call the chairperson?
Yes, sir. I called
Then,
chairman, sir. I called Tania Apu, and I convinced them by talking. I have a very good relationship with him. Then you can help me a lot. Yeah, yeah.
okay, now Sadia, tell me, if you open your camera and talk for 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I've
Sure.
seen one thing. No problem. We are just like brothers and sisters. Okay, forget that I'm your teacher.
Yes,
Okay, you're like elder bro. You're my younger brothers and sisters. Okay, I think all of you are younger than me. I'm sure. Okay, so basically, I mean, for what reason you were motivated to choose me as your supervisor, not anybody else? What is the reason? Tell me.
sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir.
Yes, please. I can hear you. For what reason? What motivated you to be my supervisor, not anybody else's supervisor?
Sir, actually, I feel when I did your course, I feel you were comfortable. I feel comfortable to talk to you, rather than I'll not mention to Fazal sir. Actually, I'm not comfortable with him. I don't know why I two course I have done with him, but I don't know why he's not comfortable for me to talk. He's a very good teacher. He's very knowledgeable, and what should I say? He's extraordinary. He gave extra effort to make something understandable, but I don't know why. I talked to some of my friends like Sakif, Hassan.
Or they told you
Um,
something maybe
yeah,
about
yes,
me.
sir.
Then you called Ali ma'am.
Yes, sir.
What did you tell her?
I convinced like he didn't argue like you choose the Fazal sir. He just said you're comfortable. I said yes, I'm comfortable with Mahdi sir. Then he said you talk to Tania Apu. Then I talked to Tania Apu and he managed. She
Okay,
managed. Sorry.
she managed. Okay, thank you very much. Jamil, I guess he has problem with the internet. So, what is the temperature in Kuwait? I mean, nowadays.
Sir, it's increasing, sir.
I can see your
Actually,
photos.
I don't.
You travel different places with your husband, right?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Explore the country and gather some experience. And as you are my supervisor, you missed some sessions, some of the very important sessions. But don't worry, I'm going to give a very special
Sir,
session for
I will
you.
submit next semester.
I know, but it's better for you to start the work earlier.
Yes.
Sadia, if you start working later, you will not be able to complete it. If
Yes,
you
sir.
start working from today, from next week, and you do something gradually, okay? I know you have kids. Your kids go to the school over there, or you just teach them at
Not
home.
yet, sir. Not yet.
I guess schools are
Yes,
closed. Schools are
yes, sir.
closed.
He's 3.5 years old, sir.
Do you want to stay Kuwait for a long time? I mean, as long as your
No,
husband
sir.
serves.
My husband in army for 4 years mission.
Okay, he's in. What's his rank? Did he join as a? I
Sir,
mean, what's his rank, if you don't mind?
sir, here is major rank.
He's right now. He's a major. Okay, so he's serving in army for
Architect.
nearly 7 8 years, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's fine. Fantastic. Okay, I think
We'll
this one
stay
is
here almost 3 years.
this one is
Another
his
3 years.
first. This one is his first mission, I guess, right?
Yes, sir.
He'll get one more mission minimum, I guess. Okay, so for I know.
Inshallah, sir. Inshallah.
I mean, I when I used to study at
Sir,
Brack
you know
University.
everything, sir. How?
Not, no, I used to study at Brack University during my masters. So I had a friend. That man was a lieutenant colonel. I mean, he's from Education Corps. I think your man is from not from Education Corps. He's from the. I mean, what do they call it? I forgot. I'm sorry. So okay, so that man was a lieutenant colonel. Lieutenant Colonel Amirul Islam. He was my classmate at Brack University, very senior. So we used to do group study together. Sometimes that man used to face troubles in terms of understanding some issues because of he was like nearly 42, 3 or 45. So we used to do group work, pair work, presentation together, and he told me a lot about army, and I guess he is now a brigadier general. Currently, he's a brigadier general. Okay, in education corps, and probably this man is right now serving in Chittagong, somewhere in Chittagong, or not in BUP. Definitely, he's in Chittagong. I guess I'm not in contact with him for a long time. And I was a cadet of BNCC, Bangladesh National Cadet Corps. So in my college life, so I had close contact with the sergeants. We used to call them staff G. Your husband knows that very well, I'm sure. We used to call the sergeants and staff in the college. They used to train us. And I did two camps, one capsule camp in a college and one 14 days winter camping in Kumilla cantonment. And I know how to shoot. Little experience in that period. Okay, thank you very much. It's nice to know you. And I believe that Corona is a blessing for you that you can do the classes from
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
abroad.
Absolutely, sir.
And for you right now, family first. That's good. And I used to do tuition in Kumilla cantonment for a long time. I remember I taught Fariba, daughter of a major within time, Major Farooq, and Bangla Bazar Kumilla. 3, 4 tuitions I did in Kumilla, and all of the army families. I had little bit of knowing people. Okay, no problem. That's fine. Nice to know you. What I want to tell you is that as a teacher, I teach with dedication and hard work. You know me from the previous semester. I give effort and I am friendly and firm. I believe in professional ethics from my side and from my student side. I believe in mutual respect. Okay, I believe that my students, those who are in masters right now, they are just very close to me. Maybe I have done my PhD, still they are very close to me. After you finish your masters, you can take admission for PhD somewhere. If you wish to pursue your study for long, I believe that some of you may wish to study even after that. So in that case, I believe I mean we don't have that much gap, and I make this point clear. The reason is that if we have a very good understanding, if I have a very good understanding with my learning buddies instead of students, I will prefer the word learning buddies. Okay, learning buddies, then there is a higher possibility of implementing better education. Okay, and Sadia Jannat, as you are in Kuwait, let me tell you, Saifa, don't be bored. Jamil, I'm coming to your part.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, okay. Alhamdulillah, I'm motivated. Still not feeling that tired. Maybe after having dinner, then I may feel tired because tomorrow I have to go to the department at 10 a.m. and I have a day-long program and 3 classes there. What I want to tell you, Sadia, I told you through Messenger that I'll invite you for very interesting research.
Yes,
Something
sir.
maybe if you are interested and if you have access to data, you can work on English related to the army personnel.
Uh, I will try, sir.
Okay, okay. I mean, there is a team over there in Kuwait, right? I'm from
Yes, sir.
Bangladesh Army. There is a team. I mean, there is a group of people in Kuwait, right? Group of army personnel
Yes, sir.
officers.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, if you have access,
Yes, sir.
I mean, I may assign you to do something interesting and easy. Let's say you can work with a topic that may require you to interview like 7, 8 majors in terms of English, nothing regarding security. Okay, I mean, what are the uh, we'll design something interesting and you will consult with your husband. I'll give you the idea.
স্যার আপনার কথা
I mean,
ঠিক আছে
now is it clear now?
ওকে স্যার
So I want to tell you that whatever topic it is, I will have a one-to-one session with you. Then I'll give you some ideas. You can consult then with your husband. He will definitely tell you that whether it is possible or not. So it
Okay,
is better
sir.
if you can do a research in that area, and I can also learn from that. And I want you to do something publishable, something very good that you can publish somewhere in a good journal. Okay. Okay, so I want you, Baba. Okay, so I want you to do something that you can publish somewhere. Okay. So thank you. Let me now show you something. Introduction to phonetics. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So entire window, if I share with you, this is the window. Okay. So can you see the pop-on slide introduction to phonetics?
Yes, sir.
As you can see the pop-on slide introduction to phonetics. Now let me now start the explanation. Do you have any idea what is phonetics? Anybody, if you have any idea about phonetics, have you heard of this before? Have you heard of this before? What is phonetics? What about phonetics? Anyone? Jamil, Saifa, Sadia, can you? Hello. No,
Yes, sir.
no idea, right? No problem, no problem. That's why you are in my class. Okay, can you see the pop-on
Yes,
slide?
sir.
Phonetics is
Yes, sir.
the,
We can see.
let us see, you can see the definitions, right? What is phonetics? It is the general study of the characteristics of speech sounds. This definition is forwarded by Yale 2006. Okay, Yale has written a book and in 2006, and there he mentioned that the general study of the characteristics of speech sounds is phonetics. Then the study of speech sounds is phonetics is given by Fromkin et al. 2005. Can somebody tell me what do you understand by by et al? What is your idea of et al? Any idea?
স্যার অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমার এখানে মাগরিব টাইম তো আজান হচ্ছে স্যার। সরি স্যার, আপনি মনে হয় কিছু
Oh,
বলেছিলেন।
okay. We have 3 hours difference then, right?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Okay, no problem. I told you there is the
ইউ
study of
কন্টিনিউ স্যার, নো প্রবলেম স্যার।
okay, the study of speech sounds from Kin et al. 2005. Do you have any idea what do we understand by et al? What is your understanding of et al? Et al. Any idea?
No, sir.
Okay, et al. Basically means, I mean, Fromkin is the first author in that book or article, but there are more than three authors, more than two authors. There are more than two authors, and Fromkin is one. So, uh, 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 in place, I mean, in this situation, when there are more than one authors, the scientific rule is that in terms of citation, okay, APA citation, we mention the first author name, last name of the first author, and et al. By et al. We indicate the rest of the names to save space, okay, and time. This is how we write. So you will learn this more when you do the research. And then one more definition of phonetics is like the inventory and structure of this sounds of the sounds speech. So O'Grady et al. Mentioned this. The inventory and structure of the sounds is phonetics. All these are definition of phonetics. The concrete instrumentally measurable physical properties and production of speech sounds. Orden. Orden said that the concrete instrumentally measurable physical properties and production of speech sounds is phonetics. Then the study of production, transmission, and reception of speech sounds is phonetics is given by Todd. 1995. In the year 1995, Todd has written a book or an article where he has mentioned that a book actually. Todd has written a book in 1995, and he mentioned that the study of production, transmission, and reception of speech sounds is phonetics. So, from this definition, the most convincing definition of phonetics is the last one: the study of production, transmission. I mean, we produce sound, right? So, production, the study of production of the sound. Then transmission, we pass sound from one place to another, one person to another, by using different media, right? Like different types of media, right? Like we talk face to face, then we use air. While we talk from one side of river to another side, we use water as a wave to pass the sound. And we use, let's say, Google Meet. Now I'm giving the class from Google through Google Meet. Electronic medium is used to transfer the transmission of the sound. And the last one is the reception of speech sounds. And my students are listening to me right now. They have been listening to me from the very beginning of today's class. And that's a reception of speech sounds. So the study of production of sound, transmission of sound, and reception of sounds. যদি বাংলা একটু সহজ করে বলি সবার জন্য, বাংলা ক্লাস আমি ইউজ করি না, খুব রেয়ারলি, বোধহয় ইউ পিপল নো দ্যাট ভেরি ওয়েল। স্টিল লেট মি টক। প্রোডাকশন মানে আমি উৎপাদন করি, শব্দটা তৈরি করি, আর্টিকুলেট করি। তারপরে ট্রান্সমিশন মানে আমি কিভাবে শব্দটা একজন মানুষ থেকে একটা পার্টি থেকে আরেকটা পার্টির কাছে নিয়ে যাই, যে মাধ্যম দিয়ে, সেটাকে ট্রান্সমিশন বলি। এবং রিসেপশন হচ্ছে যিনি আমার কথা শুনছেন অপর পক্ষ থেকে, যেমন আমার শিক্ষার্থীরা এখন আমার কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছেন আপনারা, এটাকে আমি বলি রিসেপশন। গট মাই পয়েন্টস? এই ধরনের এই যে তিনটা বিষয়ের যে স্টাডি হয়, সাউন্ডের এই তিনটা বিষয় নিয়ে যে স্টাডিটা হয়, সেইটাকে বেসিক্যালি আমরা phonetics বলে থাকি। বাট পিপল হ্যাভ ডিফাইন্ড, I mean linguists have defined, scientists of the linguistic area have defined phonetics in different other ways. But I feel that this one is more convincing. What is your opinion? Tell me. I mean, if you people love interaction in the class, interaction, right? Do you think the last one is more convincing from my explanation? And nobody talks, then I feel like I'm talking to nobody, right?
নো স্যার।
মানে কম সংখ্যক মানুষজন হইলে যেটা হয় আর কি, ক্লাসটা কম জমে আর কি। But we will still try to make
জি
it
স্যার।
interactive, because if you wish to become a teacher,
Yes,
let's
sir.
see, then definitely you should learn to interact. And
Yes,
remember
sir.
one thing: if you want to be a teacher, follow me. The way I teach, you can teach this way. This is one of the best ways of teaching. I don't know what is your future plan. Saiko, what do you want to become in future? I mean, in terms of profession, do you have any
স্যার
plan?
টিচার, ডেফিনেটলি স্যার টিচার।
Sadia, you want to be a teacher?
Yes, sir, if I get opportunity.
In Canterbury schools or Spanish schools and colleges, right? Or cadet college, you can try.
Yes, sir.
But okay. And Jamil, what is your future plan? To be a businessman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want to become a businessman, right? Because you have already started. You have already become an entrepreneur. Wishing you good luck with your business. Okay. So this is the definition that goes with phonetics. Then you can see from that definition we define phonetics in three ways. Okay, in three types. Phonetics can be divided into three types or categories. Acoustic phonetics, auditory phonetics, articulatory phonetics. এইটা খুব গুরুত্বপূর্ণ আপনাদের জন্য। কেমন? Articulatory phonetics, auditory phonetics, and acoustic phonetics. Okay. I guess there is a problem here. Okay. So, what are these three types of phonetics? These three types of phonetics have come from here. Here is articulation. Okay. This one is about transmission is about acoustic, and reception is about auditory. Auditory. Okay. Acoustics. Acoustics is actually transmission of speech sounds through the air. Transmission of speech sounds through the air. Although they have mentioned that transmission of speech sounds through the air, but I believe one thing. I mean, if you are from a village, or if you have ever shouted from a boat from the middle of a river, you may find that the sound passes to the distant places. Sound passes to the distant places. Got it? To the distant places. So in that case, water is also used for the passage of sound from one place to another. And right now we are not using water, not air. We are using internet, and through internet actually it passes by using a different wave. That is a complicated explanation and algorithm, which is not my area of my I mean, expertise. Okay. Okay. Basically, if you talk about the mariners, or if you think about some people who work in a submarine, Bangladesh has two submarines, right? So mariners pass sound from one place to another, one submarine to another submarine, by using sound navigation and ranging. Okay, and they use sound to locate and identify the location of other submarines. And the speech of sound depends on the medium through which sound waves propagate from one place to another. It depends on the medium. That's why I told you, through air the sound will go one way, and through water the speed of sound will be something different. Okay. And underwater sound passes in different ways. Okay. Oh, so that is another part of study, but still we focus more on acoustics. Like there is, just remember, it is the study of the transmission of speech sounds. And in this course, there are a few places where we can talk, we can argue, we can disagree with the British people who have written the books, or have forwarded the theories, okay, or propagated different theories. In most cases, we have to agree, because all these are tested in scientific laboratories. Okay, laboratories where sounds are tested, examined, and later on theories came after hundreds of observations and experiments. Acoustics is the transmission of speech sounds. There are phonetics, the definition, and three types of phonetics. One is acoustic. Second one is auditory phonetics, the person who listens to the sound. Right now, I am talking. My dear students, you are getting my voice in a different way, I guess, not the way I am getting it. Every single sound echoes in a different way in your side, which may be a bit different from my end. The meaning may remain same, but because of the wave, because of the medium, your perception of the sound that I produce may be a bit different than different from my perception of the sound I produce. Your perception matters. The way you listen to me is more important the way I talk. Got my point? So let's say if one of your friends tell you something with a very high voice, but she actually did not mean anything serious, anything furious, or anything negative, but your perception of that raised or rising tone or the stress or the loudness of the sound may be negative or something that may threaten you. So auditory phonetics works with the perception of sounds. Perception of sounds. It has a close relation. Let's say you are sharing a photo on Facebook or you are writing a Facebook post. Your perception of the two lines post is something different from the perception of hundreds of readers because you have no control over their perception. Likewise, when we say something, our voice may be okay from our end, from our perception, in our perception, but the listeners, the person who is involved with the auditory side of phonetics, may have a different perception of the sound. So, acoustic is transmission of the sound, how the sound passes from one place to another, maybe the wave of the water, or maybe air, maybe any other medium. And auditory is involved in with the perception of the sounds. Many times people misunderstand each other over phone, right? And you may not disagree with me, you may agree with me that people quarrel a lot over phone, right? Because they can't make each other understand. So when we talk people in front of each other, our nonverbal cues work much better. Our nonverbal cues work much better. Let's say whenever I talk, I move my hand, I nod my head, I move my eyes. You can see smile in my eyes. You can see anger in my eyes. You can see seriousness in my eyes. You can see the teacher is just teaching for the sake of teaching. He is not serious. He is not involved. But in overphone contacts, it is not possible. Now it is throughout the video calls, through the video calls. I think that has been reduced a bit, but still not fully. Research says that still, even if we talk over phone or through video calls or Skype contacts, it is not still equal to the face-to-face or real communication. So two is acoustics and auditory. Number three, articulatory phonetics, which means production of speech sounds. In this class, I'm talking a lot. You can see I'm producing one sound after another. Our Sadia Jannat was producing one sound after another. Saifa was talking, she was producing sounds. She was articulating sounds that came to me. And everything I talk from here goes to you. The way I talk, I pronounce the sound. I utter each of the phoneme, each of the morpheme, okay? Each of the word, each unit of sound. This is what we call articulatory phonetics. It involves many things. Your tongue, your nose, your tip of your tongue, blade of your tongue, front side of your tongue, root of your tongue, your cheeks, your chin, your lungs, larynx, pharynx, glottis, alveolar ridge, your teeth, your lips, hard palate, soft palate, uvula. A lot of things are involved with the articulation. We'll talk about speech organs,
Yes, sir.
definitely.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
getting my point, or I'm going too fast? What do you think? Am I going too fast, or should
No,
I go a
sir.
bit slow?
Sir, I think it's
No,
okay,
sir.
sir.
Jamil, my dear Jamil, what do you think? Oh, I guess he's facing trouble with internet. Okay, Sadia is fine, right?
ইয়েস স্যার। স্যার আমার একটা কথা ছিল স্যার, কতক্ষণ কন্টিনিউ করবেন স্যার?
আচ্ছা, কতক্ষণ কন্টিনিউ করব? আর 10 মিনিট।
অ্যাকচুয়ালি স্যার আমার মানে নামাজটা পড়া ছিল স্যার।
মিউট করে গিয়ে
জি
নামাজ
স্যার।
পড়ে আসেন। মিউট করে নামাজ পড়ে আসেন যান। ওকে?
ওকে স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
কানেক্টেড থাকেন বাট মিউট করে নামাজ আপনি
ইয়েস
রেকর্ডে
স্যার।
অংশটা পরে শুনে নিয়েন। কেমন?
ইয়েস স্যার,
নামাজ
ইয়েস।
নামাজ salat will get priority, right? Saifa, so let me talk to you, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This purpose slide. Production, you can see articulatory. আমরা এখন রাইট অপশনটা দেখছি সিকোয়েন্স ওয়াইজ। Production, articulatory phonetics. Transmission, acoustic phonetics, right?
Yes, sir.
Perception of sound is auditory phonetics. So this person produces sound, right? This
Yes, sir.
articulatory. And the sound passes, you can see the wave. You can see the wave
Yes, sir. That is transmission.
transmission. Then perception, somebody is listening. So I am producing the sound. It is going through a medium, I mean transmission. I'm producing, I mean articulatory is I myself. The medium through which the sound is passing or going is transmission or acoustics. And perception and auditory is my dear students who are
Yes,
listening
sir.
to me.
Yes, sir.
Who are listening to me. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll talk about that again, no problem, when Sadia Jannat comes back to make it more understandable and clear. So let me now negotiate or discuss something else with you people. That is, uh, Jamil, till now, what is your CGPA, your result?
Not so good.
How much? Tell me.
2.5.
Hmm?
2.5.
How much? I don't get your voice. How much?
2.5, sir.
Can you just write that in the chat box? I guess because of the audio problem, I'm not getting it. Write it in the chat box. Saifa, what is your result till now?
Sir, that is not so good. 3.50.
Jamil, in your master's, you got 2.5, right? Jamil, it is your master's result. Jamil, okay. Jamil, try to do hard work in this semester. If you do hard work, I think you can improve in my course. You will try to cooperate you, but if you are ready to do some hard works, I think you need to touch 3 at least, and I believe it is possible if you are willing to do hard work and you pay your time. Okay, I think it is possible. Are you ready, brother? Are you ready to that to invest your time, Jamil?
Yes, sir.
If you are ready, then I can cooperate.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So Jamil, what I was telling is production is from here. You can see production and articulatory. Somebody who talks is the in production level. There is articulatory phonetics. Then transmission of acoustics is the way or through which the sound passes, and perception is the way people listen. So the phonetics studies. Phonetics sounds plural, but it is like statistics, phonetics, politics. It is singular, okay, though it sounds like plural. The phonetics studies the articulation of sound or production of sound, transmission of sound or acoustics of sounds, and reception, perception or auditory side of the speech sounds. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you, Saifa. I mean, your CGP is like how much? 3.5.
So 3.50. Yes,
Oh
sir.
my God, so high.
No, sir. It's not so
It
good.
is so high. Yes.
Sir, please pray for me.
But whatever it is, try to do your research project nicely. Let me
Yes.
tell you one thing, if you want to teach in a school or in a college, if your research project is something good, then there's a higher possibility of getting a job over there. Thank you. I'm getting some noise from your side. Can you mute? Mute. Okay, now okay. So this is about production, transmission, and perception. Okay. We'll talk about organs of speech. This one is an X-ray version of human speech organs. So we are going to talk about organs of speech from different angles. You can see the diagram, right? This one is called a diagram. You may get a feel that you are in a class of medical science. Sadia Jannat, are you back? I can start the topic if she is back, and I'll take 20 minutes maximum. Sadia, are you back?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So organs of speech. We are going to talk about organs of speech organs or organs of speech. So you can see in organs of speech, you can see that there's a position of lungs at the bottom, then vocal cords, then pharynx, then velum. ওকে, ছোটবেলায় আমি যখন ক্লাস 6-7 পড়ি তখন আমি এর আগে আমার কখনো ভেলাম মানে যে আলজিব্রাটা আছে না, ওইটা আমি কখনো দেখি নাই আর কি। হ্যাঁ, মুখের ভেতরে ঝুলে থাকে। প্রথম যেদিন আমি আবিষ্কার করলাম এটা আয়নার, ফর দ্য ফার্স্ট টাইম আই ট্রাই টু লুক ইনসাইড মাই মাউথ, the oral cavity I tried to examine. I was just shocked. Oh my god, what is there inside the mouth? I ran faster to my mother and told her that what I can see inside my mouth. Mother told me that no, everybody has this. You have not noticed it before. You have didn't notice this before. That is the problem. You were surprised and shocked. So it's a nice story. I can recall from my childhood. That is with my mother and with my velam. Aljiva, তাই না?
Yes,
Or,
sir. Yes, sir.
or soft palate starts from here. So we can see the palate. You can see palate, the position of palate here. So palate is called roof of the mouth. Can you see the cursor I am moving?
Yes, sir.
Here is the palate. এই যে মানে তালু আছে না, তালু। Then
জি, sir.
alveolus, alveolar ridge. দাঁতের উপরের যে অমসৃণ অংশ, uneven part, uneven. If you touch that using your tongue, you may feel that.
Yes, sir.
দাঁতের মাড়ির উপরে যে অমসৃণ অংশ, this is what we call alveolar ridge or teeth ridge.
Alveolar.
Then labium or lip. We know lip, we have two upper lip and lower lip, right? Then dentes or teeth, we have teeth, right? So we have a tongue, right? Although tongueটাকে এখানে ছবিতে বার্গারের মতো মনে হচ্ছে না,
জি, sir.
it looks like a jumbo burger. We have pharynx, we have jumbo burger হচ্ছে অনেক বড় সাইজের বার্গার, সেগুলো জাম্বো বার্গার বলে। ঠিক আছে। So we have next to velum, মুখের নিচের দিকে pharynx আছে, pharynx এর নিচে vocal cords আছে, ওকে, lungs আছে। ওকে, আমরা একটু অন্য জায়গায় চলে যাই। nasal cavity আছে। আমরা যখন বলি when we pronounce the word like man, money, mother, nasal cavity, নাক দিয়ে এই বাতাস বের হয় তখন, মুখ দিয়ে না, তাই না?
জি, sir.
And sounds like thing, English, ng, that ng sound. We use the nasal cavity. Okay, use the nasal cavity. I'm going to show you it in a more detailed way in the next slides. Don't worry. So once again, here you can see. Let's start from lips, upper lip and lower lip, right? Then teeth, upper teeth, lower teeth, right? Then you can see the yellow. Here is the tongue, body of the tongue. You can see. Then you can see tip of the tongue. You can see root of the tongue, right? Tongue is divided into different parts. There is another division of tongue which is mentioned here. There is blade of the tongue. Okay, I'm going to show you later. So you can see nasal cavity, right, at the top. Then you can see oral cavity. The yellow one is oral cavity. Okay. Then you can see alveolar ridge. I have already shown you that. Next to the right, just right after the upper teeth, you can feel an uneven part inside your mouth. That uneven part is the alveolar ridge. Then velum is the one that is hanging inside the mouth. I was afraid by seeing that. Then pharynx, then epiglottis. Glottis is here. Epiglottis and esophagus. Then larynx. One second, you can see here. See, vocal cords, uvula. Okay, I mean velum is called also uvula sometimes. In our mouth, if you touch your upper teeth, then let's say you have upper lip, right? Then you have upper teeth. If you touch করুন সবাই upper teeth, then you have alveolar ridge, right?
Yes, sir.
After alveolar ridge, you have hard palate inside your mouth. একটু পিচ্ছিল and hard, right? And very even, খুবই সমান, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
After hard palate, if you curl back your tongue, you will find something very soft. একদম
Soft,
জিহ্বা
right.
this one is called soft palate, got it?
Yes, sir. Stop.
And everything has function in the production of sound, in the articulation of different speech sounds, got it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
মক্তবে পড়েছি আমরা কে কে, ক্যান ইউ টেল মি ফ্রিলি? মক্তব, গ্রামের মক্তব, সকালে এই আমপাড়া কায়দা, অথবা শহরে মক্তব মসজিদের বারান্দায় পড়া, মানে কারো কার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আছে মক্তবে পড়ার?
স্যার আমি মনে হয় দেখেছি স্যার, পড়া হয়নি।
ওকে, পড়া
পড়তে
হয়নি।
দেখেছি।
You have seen that, মানে you used to visit the villages, right?
Yes, sir.
জামিল মক্তবে পড়েছেন?
না স্যার, আসলে অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমার এক্সপেরিয়েন্স তো সাদিয়ার মতোই।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। সাইফা মক্তবে পড়েছেন?
No, sir.
আচ্ছা, বাসায় এসে হুজুর পড়িয়েছে?
জি।
আচ্ছা,
জি, স্যার।
মাখরাজ পড়িয়েছে কখনো বাসায় এসে? মাখরাজ?
জি, স্যার।
জি স্যার।
সাদিয়া আপনাকেও পড়িয়েছে? জামিলকেও
জি স্যার,
পড়িয়েছে?
17 মার্ক ক্লাস পড়েছি স্যার।
তার বরাবর উপরে,
দাঁতের জিভ
তার বরাবর উপরে
জিহ্বা
তালুর সঙ্গে লাগিয়ে উচ্চারিত হয় হা
উচ্চারিত
হামজা,
হয়।
রাইট?
হ্যাঁ, জি স্যার। ইয়েস স্যার।
আচ্ছা, গ্রামের মক্তবে এটার একটা বিউটি ছিল, একটা সৌন্দর্য ছিল, খুব চিৎকার করে করে আমরা পড়তাম। আমি বলবো আমাদের জীবনের প্রথম ফনেটিক্স এর ক্লাসটা সেই ছোটবেলায় মক্তবে হয়ে গেছে।
ইয়েস স্যার, আমি যখন এটা মানে ফনেটিক্স এর ক্লাস করেছি তখন আমার মাখরাজের কথাই প্রথম মনে হয়েছে আমার।
হ্যাঁ, প্রথম ফনেটিক্স কিন্তু ওই হুজুর পড়িয়েছেন,
ইয়েস
বুঝতে
স্যার।
পারছেন? তো বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে এসে এটা আপনারা হয়তো ইংলিশ পড়ছেন, ইংলিশ ফনেটিক্স পড়ছেন, কিন্তু এই অ্যারাবিক যে ফনেটিক্সটা, মাখরাজটা পড়েছি আমরা, প্রতিটা সাউন্ডের উচ্চারণটা, ধ্বনির উচ্চারণটা, সেটা মক্তবে ছোট্টবেলায় করেছি আমরা। I am grateful to those hujurs who have taught us that in the right way. Although I don't remember a lot, but still I'm just grateful to them, because gratefulness is a very good virtue in a human being, right? তো অন্তত ওই একটা বিষয়টা আমি এখন রিলেট করতে পারছি আমি যখন আমার স্টুডেন্টদেরকে পড়াই। আমার শিক্ষকরা যখন আমাকে পড়াতেন কখনো বলেননি কিন্তু, কারণ তারা তাদের ওই মানে ডাইভার্স এক্সপিরিয়েন্সটা নেই কিন্তু, মানে গ্রামের মক্তব থেকে বিদেশের বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় পর্যন্ত সবাই নেই কিন্তু, কেউ শহর থেকে শুরু করেছেন যাত্রা। আমরা দু
জি
চারজন
স্যার।
মানে মাঝখান থেকে
রিলেট
উঠে চলে,
করতে পারে না অ্যাকচুয়ালি।
আমার দু চারজন গেও মানুষ ধরে উঠে চলে আসছে এখান থেকে এই বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় পর্যন্ত। এই কারণে বোধহয় একটুখানি আমি রিলেট করতে পারি আর কি, চেষ্টা করি। সো এটা নতুন কিছু না আর কি, মানে এটা নিয়ে ভয় পাওয়ার কিছু নেই কোর্সটা নিয়ে, ঠিক আছে? সবাই ভালোভাবে কোর্সটা করেন, কারোর গ্রেডই 3 এর নিচে নামবে না ইনশাআল্লাহ, যদি মোটামুটি সবকিছু টাইমলি সাবমিট করেন, ওকে?
Yes, sir. Inshallah, sir.
ওকে,
স্যার
জামিল
কত
আরও
স্যার?
হ্যাপি। কারোর গ্রেডই 3 এর নিচে নামবে না বলছি, 3 এর নিচে নামবে
3
না
এর
বলছি।
নিচে?
3
3 এর
3
নিচে স্যার?
না রে, না 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 ভাইয়া, বলছি 3
ও
3।
3 3 স্যার। সরি স্যার।
What is
I cannot
your
get it.
what's your CGPA right now? সাদিয়া জান্নাত?
স্যার সিজিপিএ স্যার ভালো, বাট ভালো না, মানে তার চেয়ে আমি গাধা স্টুডেন্ট স্যার।
How much?
সিজিপিএ থেকে আমি গাধা স্টুডেন্ট স্যার।
I understand. How much is
সিজিপিএ 3.69।
অনার্সে কত ছিল?
স্যার 61 মেবি স্যার।
মানে
61 or 65।
তার মানে 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 you think that you don't deserve this 3.69 or
না, I should more sir, what should I say?
you expect more?
স্যার আমি, আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে আমি এটাও এক্সপেক্ট মানে ডিজার্ভ করি না, আমার আরো পরিশ্রম করা উচিত। আমি একদমই পরিশ্রম করি না।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, নিশ্চয়ই এই কোর্সে এবং এই
like the public university, some of my friends
এক্স্যাক্টলি
are
এক্স্যাক্টলি
our
আমি
very short syllabus. We just eat.
you just so allow things, right? and
Yes,
vomit in the assignment right nowadays.
yes, sir. Like vomiting. When I did my assignment, like
But
I am vomiting.
I believe that your experience will be different with me from this course to the dissertation. Inshallah,
Inshallah, sir. Inshallah.
you will get the feel of real studies. Everyone. Okay.
Inshallah, sir.
Okay. So then let us see the different speech organs. I'm taking 15 more minutes. Can I?
Sure, sir. Definitely.
Okay. Don't be afraid to see this diagram.
Oh, ma.
No, sir.
You can see. I mean, like, মানে সাদার চেয়ে আরো সাদা না?
Hey, yes, sir.
Looks like Colgate use করে মনে হয় না?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Upper teeth you can see, lower teeth, uvula. You can see uvula, the one hanging. Number 3. Jamila, I believe that you can see that. I hope that you are with us. Blade of the tongue, you can see blade of the tongue. Number 4. Number 5, back of the tongue, you can see. Number 6, middle of the tongue. Okay. Then number 7, tip of the tongue. Can you see? Okay, tip of the tongue. Okay. Next is you can see uvula, the one hanging, very close view. I guess real human view. And this guy did not used to brush
Sir,
his
is it
teeth.
two, sir? Is it two?
This one is true one. This one is
Oh,
not. This one is not real one. This one is a real one. And I guess his toothpaste was not so good, or her toothpaste was not so good. Okay, the one hanging is the uvula. Okay, then subdivision of the tongue. You can see we have already talked about it. Ridge, I mean alveolar ridge. You can see the uneven part of human I mean uneven part right after upper teeth is called alveolar ridge. You can say hard palate. আমরা এখন একেবারে ভেঙে ভেঙে দেখছি hard palate. You can see soft palate, right? Soft palate is also called velum. Another name of soft palate is velum, and another name of hard palate এই যে মসৃণ যেটা alveolar ridge এর পরে অমসৃণের uneven এর পরে যে even যে পার্টটা ওটাকে বলা হয় হার্ড প্যালেট অর প্যালাটাম অর প্যালাটাল অর রুফ অফ দ্য মাউথ, মুখের ছাদ বলা হয় এটাকে, মুখের ছাদ, রাইট? And I think we'll not talk more today. That's enough. I'm going to upload the problem slide. We'll discuss the rest of the part in the next class. And still, I'm inviting you people to have a look at. No, you'll not understand many things, I guess. I will talk.
sir,
This,
should I memorize those things like
let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. That is, if you want to memorize, you can memorize. But actually, by memorizing, we don't do well in life. But we cannot do much better through by cramming or memorizing. Try to understand that. Try to understand that everything, and end of the day, if you even if you remember 10% of that from your understanding, that's much better than memorizing the whole thing. But I don't encourage people for memorizing. We don't have anything here that you need to memorize. If it was traditional exam, like this midterm or anything, then I would have asked you to memorize. But now, as you are going to submit assignments, so you don't need to memorize. You can copy things from internet, but you must cite the source. Okay, referencing. You remember I told you in the first semester that I mean in the semester where you did the
yes,
course
sir, yes, sir.
in the 5 of 1, right? History of English language. So you can take
Yes, sir.
I'm just teaching you a bit of what I need to teach you. You can collect more from Google, and I'll teach you how to do assignment properly so that all of you score very good grade. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Jamil. Jamil.
Yes, sir.
I mean, have you understood what I wanted to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess Saifa's internet is over, or she's just having trouble with internet connection. So thank you very much for joining today. But I want to tell you one more thing, that we will not have long classes like um, previous other semesters, as this is a reading course. Okay,
It's okay, sir. No problem, sir.
I'm going to tell you something else, like another day maybe. I'm going to upload the recording in Google Classroom soon, and also going to do what? Going to upload the PowerPoint slide in the Google Classroom so that you can follow. Okay, I will not give any question beyond my teaching, but definitely I'll try to keep one or two analytical questions so that I can check your higher order thinking skills, how you can think about different issues. Because if I give you all the questions like that you need to you can get in internet or Google, that should not be a way I should do in master's level. At least there should be one question which should be should by which I can analyze your critical thinking skill, your brainstorming skill, your research skill, your analytical skill. So thank you very much for joining and for having a very good time with me. We'll have next class soon, inshallah. Take care. Pass my salam to everyone back in home. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Thank you, sir.
Walaikum salam.
What happened?